Hey everybody, thank you for joining us today. I'm Stephani, the CEO and owner of Janene's Bridal, and this is...
Sidney. Her other half.
Holy shit, guys. Okay, this is Sidney, my fiancé. He is my other half. He helps a lot with the business and he's constantly around, which is great. It's a little nervous today, so bear with.
Yeah, it's a little outside of my comfort zone, so first time doing this. She's a pro now. She's gone live twice.
Total pro.
Okay, so we have lots of followers in here, so we're going to get started with a couple questions. First of all, tell us where you guys are. Where are you currently?
We are in the sauna. It might look like it's on because we're sweating, but it's totally not. We have always been really into working out. You might not tell right now because the last 3 years have been extremely difficult and extremely busy. So we're just now starting back into our gym journey and getting back into shape, which is really exciting. The last place we lived at, we had a bunch of gym equipment. Anyway, long story short, we kind of created our own little gym, and this is our sauna.
I was considering doing a live in the ice bath that we have right next to us. But
that would be entertaining.
yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah. We've really been trying to get back at it, and I know that as brides and on wedding journeys, a lot of times we're looking to be secure and confident within ourselves. And I think that right now with us in our journey, this has been quite important to us lately. So we're trying. Oh my gosh.
We love it. So what are we announcing today? What is the big announcement?
So what's super cool and long time coming is Sidney proposed to me July 4th, 2019. Super cool story, but we can go into that later. Anyway, and we've just been putting off our wedding planning for quite some time, and we'll randomly ask ourselves, are we still doing this? So it's time. We plan everyone else's weddings, but we have really lagged on planning our own. So
Yeah, it's been 4 years now, so 4 years
what?
in the making.
You've been keeping track?
I do that every once in a while.
Wow. Anyway, how long have we been together?
Almost 8.
Oh.
So pretty good.
When does that 8
I was
turn?
prepared.
Which month?
I knew
Please
this
give me the
question was
month.
coming. What month?
Yeah.
Shoot, that's a hard one. September.
Oh, good job. Oh, good.
Right.
I like that. Okay, he's
She's
on
sweating.
it. Oh, yeah. Good. Anyway, well, the sun is on. Anyway, we're super excited to get this planning going, but as busy as we are, we need help. So we were calling all wedding planners, hopefully somebody with great personality and ready and eager to help us. So we're running this where we want wedding planners who are interested to submit at least a 1-minute video, and we'll have all the details on where to submit and all of that of yourself. It could be fun, crazy, wild. I definitely want to see personality behind it if at all possible, but we're hoping you're going to submit this video to win our yes of helping us plan our wedding. We're definitely going to need help. It'll be super cool. I think we're fun, crazy, wild people, so it's going to be a what would you call it?
Fun journey. We banter a lot. We go, back and forth off each other a lot of the time, so it's fun.
Anyway, super exciting. What we require from you will also be on the landing page with all the details, but if I remember correctly, we're going to ask that you obviously post and tag us on all of our socials and submit that video. And we're super excited. Are you excited? Oh, come on. Oh man, where do we start?
Well, that was many moons ago.
We met when we were both, 25?
25, yeah.
25. We were in a completely different industry, in the electrical world, and we were friends then and hung out a little bit, and then life happened and we went completely separate directions. And then 35? I think when we were 35-ish.
Ish.
he reached back out, and it was perfect timing because he was just getting out of a long-term relationship. I had just ended a long-term relationship, and I think we just always were connected some way or another. So so I instantly said, yes, hi, oh my God, call me. And the next thing you know, we've been together ever
the very
since.
second I messaged her, it was like, before I can put my phone down, she was already responding.
Oh, please. So full of shit. Anyway, we'll let them believe that. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just been a lot going on, and as everyone knows, the last 5 years in our world has been a little interesting. So it just, I feel like, made us stronger.
Well, I feel like when I reached back out initially, when I looked you up, and you were in a completely different industry than what I remember you being in.
Yeah.
So I was almost thinking it was the wrong person because it was something that it said Bridal. She was the owner of a bridal shop, and I was like, Bridal, that's nothing like the person that I knew, you know. And she, you know, completely opposite direction. But yeah, definitely. I mean, it was her. Yeah. So reaching back out, I was surprised to hear that she decided to get into the bridal industry.
Yeah. I pivot when I need to pivot.
Sydney, we have a question from you live. Sydney, do you like mosh pits too?
Not so much. Not as much as her. But I've been to a couple with her, and a couple interesting stories from the experiences that we've had. So first time I've never been to a mosh pit or anything like that. And we go in, and she likes to get right on the rim of it?
I like to be on the rim.
Yeah, so
most
it's
of the
right
time,
on the inside of where all the chaos is going on. And so she gets right in there, and somebody comes by, and...
Wait. I gave you, like, the information. I'm like, all right, you got to keep moving, don't plant your feet. Like, and if you're
still,
scared...
you don't know unless you're...
Just move all the way to the back. You'll be fine. I'll find you after.
You don't know until you're in it. So you can forewarn me and do all that, but you don't know until you're in it. So somebody comes around the side of the rim, elbow smashes her right in the face. She falls down to the ground, but she jumps. So I'm like, are we supposed to fight? What are we supposed to do? I'm like, you know, but no, she jumps right back up. Big smile on her face. I'm like, okay, this is all right. She's having a good time. So yeah, the next time was very similar to that, but not so much my thing, but more her thing.
I'm extremely passionate, so the feel of everyone's so pumped and the band playing and everyone's just so in it. It's just so intense. It's addicting. So I recommend. You can go to the back and hang out with Sidney.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple questions that will help our potential wedding planners. What is the date you guys are looking at?
Oh, man, see? We already need your help.
I feel like every time we think of a date and the date gets closer, we kick that can further down the road.
Yeah.
So right now we've kicked it down the road to about 2026.
So I've been trying, because my thought process is we're thinking fall, either 2024 or 2026. I think we're more interested in the venue, so I've kind of have 2 dates in mind, and I've been kind of talking about it with him, but he's been ignoring me, but that's okay. And so I'm kind of thinking these will be our dates, and then we'll find the venue and figure out which date they have available between those 2 dates. So I was thinking 10, 26, 24, or I think it's 11, 14, 26.
See, 24 just seems so like now. And that's why I'm like 2026.
Oh, okay.
You know, if we're gonna do this, we gotta have time to plan it out, not rush it.
But if we have an amazing wedding planner,
Yeah, true.
I don't think it's really gonna
True.
matter.
So show us what you can do.
Yeah.
And what venue ideas do you guys have?
Mosh pit? No. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think we've been kind of all over the place. I'm a Taurus. I'm an earth sign. I love outdoors. I love trees and green and lake and all of that. Sidney's a Cancer. I feel like a lot of the things he shows is he's wanting more of ocean and water
I love the water.
and stuff like that. So I think if we could find a happy medium, that would be amazing.
I think initially we were thinking, pre-COVID and all that, we were thinking Ireland. There was a castle in Ireland that we were looking at, but I think now, family and nobody wanted to travel that far. Now we're thinking something local, right?
Local.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. But hey, we can always pivot.
Do you guys have a specific style or theme that would best represent you?
I don't know. I feel like if you look at my phone and my screenshots, it's kind of all over the place. I don't know. Open, yeah. No, we're. I don't think it has to be a certain way. I think we'll just know as it starts to come together.
Yeah. I think I prefer outdoor, but open to indoor as well. Just depends on the venue, right?
I agree. I'm an outdoorsy person. Yeah. I even seen a really cool Instagram post the other day, and everyone had these cool umbrellas, and it was totally raining, and it was outside, and I'm like, that's totally my thing. That would be amazing to just be out there in the rain, or I know I've said multiple times of finding somewhere out in the middle of the woods, and it being one of those glass indoor places, and it like raining and just, I don't know. Anyway, so I think...
Yeah, we both enjoy the rain, so...
Yeah.
Something like that would be cool.
We wouldn't be opposed to it. But anyway.
Okay, 2 people asked this actually, and that is how many people / guests will be attending?
Whoa. Okay, so everybody, I always thought I'd have a very small, intimate wedding. I always thought it would be 40 people max. I think maybe because I'm like, does anyone even like me? Do I have any friends? Anyway, but now that
I can rent you a few.
You can rent. I think you can do that these days, guys. There's got to be a rent-a-friend app. Anyway.
I'm having a kids party soon, and I'm like, we don't even have that many kids on our side. Maybe there's like
yeah.
Like rent a kid or something.
I don't think you should say that.
Rent a friend. Yeah, okay, we'll just stick to that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, but I started like working my little list on my little notes in my phone, and I'm like, oh, wow, he's got a big family. I don't have as big a family, but as I'm, rattling off like everyone I think I would bring, and then compared to who I think he would invite because of his family being so big, I'm thinking it's going to be like 200.
I was thinking more like 3.
Yeah.
300.
Yeah. So this is all going to be new, and I'm sure.
I already started assembling the list a little bit, and I'm like, oh man, we're getting up there. I think it's going to be close to like 300.
Oh, and I'm sure, as weddings go, you send it all out and so many RSVP come. So, I mean, it might be, 300 invitations, but maybe 200 guests? I don't know. You wedding planners know way better. Oh, yeah.
Okay, the next question is, what kind of entertainment can we expect?
At the wedding?
Or from us.
Both!
Oh, what entertainment are you going to do, Sidney?
Me?
Yeah.
Do any entertainment? We'll have...
You're not going to sing, play guitar? Come on.
No. You're better at that than I am. I don't know. What would we have? What type of entertainment?
I don't know.
Live band.
That's great. I think I've always, through the years, thought I would have a big band, like a real big, like orchestra style band, and that's just me being completely over the top. I'm a go big or go home type.
Metallica.
Oh my God! Yes, if you can get Metallica away, holy shit, I'll give you everything. But I think I would want to mix, maybe do band part of it and do a DJ the other part. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we really thought about all these things.
We haven't really thought out all the details and everything.
Uh-oh.
So.
You guys, what are you laughing at?
Okay, 5_1_0 said, will your dogs be a part of your ceremony?
Aw, they know us.
Yeah, they do. They know you.
You guys do know me, if you know. I'll give up everything for animals, really. I think that would be really...
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
Shut up. He's saying it because I'm going to cry. See, guys, everything that means a lot. Anyway, are we going to have
Suck
a
it back in. I'm sure that we will, knowing her. So we'll be there some way, somehow.
Probably.
Yeah.
There'll definitely be something. Maybe we'll just have a really cute slideshow going on about them in the back and like their personal messages.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, and then we have another question here. That is, Jamisha says, will there be a mosh pit at the wedding?
Yes.
After a few drinks, I'm sure.
yeah. If I just happen to elbow smash somebody, it's all in love.
We have another question, or actually a statement from 5_1_0 saying, have Rampage walk you down the aisle with a heart.
There you go.
Okay, so we have another question from Kate, and she says, are we allowed to ask you what kind of style dress you envision?
I guess it wouldn't give it away.
Cover your ears, Sidney.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't listen anyway.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. Anyway, it's so my mom, Janene, she's always made dresses like my whole life. So growing up, I've been around wedding dresses the whole time. And I feel like I would always gravitate towards like the magazines that she'd have. Yes, I said magazines. That's all there was back then. And kind of her creations, I always gravitated towards like the huge, dramatic, like Oscar de la Renta with all these like crazy ruffles and really cool stuff. But as I've gotten into wedding world, and as brides who have tried on dresses know, and for you in the future to try on dresses, you totally have to try on the dress to know what fits you and your personality, more so than what's shown in a picture or on a model or anything like that, because they obviously position those things amazing. Because when I started to sell dresses, I had my favorites, and I'm like, oh, that dress is like to die for. And I put brides in it, and they'd say, oh, it's okay. And I'm thinking, it's okay, like that dress is stunning. But then I finally one day was just like, okay, I can't take it. So I put myself in all the dresses that I thought were absolutely amazing. And that's when it dawned on me, because they weren't amazing on me. They might have been amazing by themselves. The lace, everything that was being used was amazing, but it didn't work for me. So then I started putting on fitted dresses, because I always, like I said, catered to big volume dresses. And the fitted dresses, like, was rocking it. It just looked so good. It didn't take away from me. But I don't know. I think for me, I'm going to have my mother design and create my dress, just because that's what she does. And she's amazing at it. Shit. Anyway, I wish I would cry today, guys.
Yeah. You're not supposed to do that.
Anyway, so I think it's going to be a surprise, but there'll definitely be a lot of pretty things, and I'll have my huge voluminous something. But we'll stay tuned to see through the journey.
What colors are we thinking?
What colors are we thinking? Oh shit, let the arguments begin.
Argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
Okay.
I like greens and
That's what I was gonna say.
pinks and corals and pinks and greens, and I'm just going to say that a few more times just to soak it in there.
You down with green?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like green.
And pink?
Some pinks.
Or need to be, or maybe we do like, you can do the pinks with some reds and a lot of yummy warmth, and then we can do some really pretty green in there.
Good.
Mayessa says, can he be your stylist?
Yes. Yes, you can. You'll help me with that over-the-top shit I have to have.
Real snatchy, right?
Yeah. Snatchy.
Okay, another
That's for
question.
Mayessa.
At Mayessa.
Yeah.
What aspect of the day is the most important to you? You guys have to individually answer.
Uh-oh.
You first.
No, you first.
You
No.
can't.
No.
No.
Nope, she's gone first every time. You first.
Yeah. I don't know. Watching you walk down the aisle. Boom!
Are we gonna have a first sight before we walk down the aisle? Or are we doing it walk down the aisle?
No, I want to see you come down the aisle. No first sight. I don't know what that is. But no.
Holy shit. Anyway, I agree. It's okay. I agree with that because I think I would rather have that moment. And you know, I'll be crying, of course. And you'll be like,
Shocker!
Anyway,
I think someone would be wrong if you weren't crying.
you're right, you know. What am I looking forward to the most? I don't know. That's so hard because I feel like the whole day is gonna just be, you know, like how I said day, like it's gonna start at like 9 a.m. party till like midnight.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't know. I think that first moment walking down the aisle will probably be the most intense, especially. I'm sucking it back in, guys. Hold on. With my dad walking down the aisle.
I think you should ride a mountain bike down the aisle.
I think we should. That would be so cool. Okay. I can do that. Can we have like a little ramp and get
Yeah,
a little
there you go.
air as I skid
Yeah.
into? Yes. Okay. I say walking down the aisle would probably be the best. Obviously, the party after would be great. Yummy food. What else?
Okay. We have another question. Will you guys be going on a honeymoon? If so, where?
We have not planned that yet.
But maybe to the places that we were looking at getting married in the first place, like
Yeah.
Ireland, or there's a really cool venue in Italy. I forget the name of it, but so many people get married there.
Anyone who's on Instagram wedding feed, it's on the like every other one.
Yeah, the backdrop is like the mountains, but the water's behind
Yeah.
also, and
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody knows that.
Yeah, I bet you will be probably going to Europe. I have a feeling probably Northern Europe and doing a whole tour.
I'd like to go to Ireland at some point because I have family ties there. My grandmother is Irish, or was Irish, and so I'd like to go back to where she was from. So that would be cool.
I'm Irish too, so it works out.
I can't tell.
But from my burn, yeah. You should.
Okay. Steph, for you specifically, being in the bridal business, what lessons have you learned to incorporate into your own wedding?
Be open-minded. I think it's hard with that just because I see one aspect of the wedding planning. I see obviously the bride and what she's wearing, or the whole look of that and the process of that. I hear obviously stories about, you know, the flowers or the cake or certain things happening. But honestly, I feel like the biggest advice that I'm going to take from this is enjoy it. Enjoy all of it and be super patient, and whatever comes, comes. I feel like you, as an individual, you can ruin your own wedding by just worrying about all the little things. So I say plan it, enjoy it, be patient, and hey, if it's the wrong shade of green at the wedding, it's just the wrong shade of green and we move on and have a great time. You can literally ruin your wedding by worrying too much about the little details. What do you think?
I think with everything that's going to be going on during that day, that it's important to take a step back and just allow yourself to take it all in, because everything just goes so fast during that day, with how many people are there wanting to talk to you, and you're trying to make your rounds to, you know, acknowledge everybody, and you know, it could all just be over. You know, it's all over in the blink of an eye, and then you're afterwards, then trying to reflect back on, things that you wish you could have done or took a little bit more time to do, or, but just take it all in while you have the opportunity.
So live in the moment.
Live in the moment.
Especially during.
Don't get sloshed, because then you won't remember nothing.
Love it. Okay, and then we are wrapping up with the last 3 things, which is, why would a wedding planner want to participate? Why should they pick you guys as the couple?
We're the coolest couple out there right now.
Oh
my God. No, because we're tons of fun, and I mean, we're Janene's Bridal. I think that says.
Because we need help, man. We won't be able to do this without you, because we got too much stuff going on, and I'm just not a planner like that.
Yeah, but I think that, again, I give more than I take, and I think that there's a lot for a wedding planner to benefit off of helping us get through this and have fun with this. And I think we're excited too, because we're going to record all the planning, so that we're going to be able to reflect back on it for ourselves. I mean, even just, picking the flowers, or I'm sure cake tasting, or whether it's going to be cupcakes or donuts or whatever we're going to pick. I'm sure we'll come up with something exciting. Anyway, but it's really going to promote, hopefully, our local businesses and our wedding industry family, and really help us all just enjoy this moment and get our names out there and show brides and our consumers what can be done and how much fun we can have doing it. And we just think it'll be really special, and to share it with somebody who's got great personality and can see and put our vision together, I think is going to be really golden for that wedding planner.
Which is why we want everyone on here to tag their favorite wedding planners below, so make sure you tag everyone. And they will be on the landing page tomorrow, right?
Right.
Right, Sidney?
Get to work.
Is there any final last things you guys want to say to your audience and to your wedding planners, to your future potential wedding planners?
Give us your best stuff, I'm excited to see, what everybody puts together, and I'm sure it's going to be fun picking whoever's going to be the person that we run with.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, love you.
Love you too.